Mazda has released a new 6e, which rather unsurprisingly is an electric replacement for the old Mazda 6. Here's what you need to know about it. In terms of powertrains, there are two options. There's a 68.8 kWh battery, alternatively there's an 80 kWh battery. The former is good for a claimed range of 300 miles, while the latter claims a range of 345 miles. Both of these figures are below average for the class, with the VW ID.7 capable of 381 miles in entry-level 77 kWh battery form and 436 miles in top-of-the-range 86 kWh battery form. On the plus side, charging is fairly fast at 200 kilowatts for both models. This means that a 10 to 80% top up takes just 22 minutes on the smaller battery, but for some bizarre reason it will take you 45 minutes on the larger battery. The Hyundai Ioniq 6 can charge at speeds of 350 kilowatts, but the likelihood of you finding a charge at that speed is very low in the UK. With regard to performance, the smaller battery model is the fastest, completing 0 to 60 in 7.6 seconds. This is thanks to being lighter and producing slightly more power, 255 horsepower versus 241 horsepower in the larger battery model. The larger battery model does 0 to 60 in 7.8 seconds, which isn't really that much slower, and both variants are rear-wheel drive. At the moment, the new 6e is stacking up to be a pretty mediocre car on paper, but where the 6e starts to gain more of a lead when compared to rivals is when it comes to style. It's hard to deny that the 6e is a good looking car, and Mazda has pulled off the illuminated grille far more handsomely than BMW could. In addition to the illuminated grille, there's frameless doors, 19-inch alloy wheels, and even an adjustable rear wing. The inside is also beautifully designed. The tan leather interior looks great, and the panoramic sunroof ensures the cabin is nice and airy. The whole cabin looks uncluttered, but far more of a premium product than the Tesla Model 3. One complaint though is that there doesn't appear to be any physical dials or controls for the infotainment, but purely for ambience, this is the best interior of the class yet. There will be two trims available, there's Takumi and Takumi Plus. The only difference known thus far about the two trim levels is that the former will have artificial leather while the latter will have nappa leather. Nothing about the prices is known yet, but I think Mazda will have to undercut the VW ID.7 and Hyundai Ioniq 6 in order to compensate for its worse powertrain.